I singing bop. Wow. Okay. Anyway. Oh. Okie dokie. Say hey when you show up. I just got started, y'all. So take a time, take a time. I'm gonna be here. I think I'm gonna be here. If y'all gonna be here, I'm gonna be here. So there. How about that? That, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Horse feathers. Diesel in the building. What's happening, big dog? What's good? What's good? What's good with you? Ray Smith in the building. What's cracking, fam? What's good? What's good in the hood? Grant, y'all showing up all at the same time. Look at y'all. Hey, Grand Madam. Theo, look at y'all. Y'all ready to talk, ain't y'all? Y'all ready to talk, huh? Okay. Oh, you said you forgot tonight was Thursday. Okay. Well, did any of the ways I uh informed y'all of the live? Did you didn't get none of them? You just showed up instinctively? Good. I like that. I like that a lot. That means it's becoming a habit. Bless you. Bless you. Bless all of you. Bless each and every one of you. Well, since my man Theo is in the building, we gonna address, well, not address it, but I guess what I want to do, at least for me anyway, uh this will be a bit of catharsis for me. It will be a bit of catharsis for me. Anywho, I guess, and I've been watching your vids, Theo, and I have been viewing the slant of how we should be careful who we elevate to the status of a role model. Because, and I agree with that 150%, and I've always said that. But what I also say to people too, okay, a celebrity is a celebrity. Okay. All that means is that man or that woman is famous. It doesn't mean they're a good person. Doesn't even mean they're a smart person. And it certainly does not mean that they have your best interest in mind. We've learned a lot. So moving forward, we are our own whatever we need us to be. You know, I know I think I was watching one of Theo's videos, and my heart kind of went out to him because he sounded like he was really like he wanted to go punch a hole in Roland Martin's face. But yes, yes, Diesel. Theo has been going ham all week. Yes, Theo, I agree 150,000%. Moving forward, we gonna rock with what we got. We are enough. And speaking of us being enough, to my folks who are in the Council of Wakanda, on YouTube, and a couple of other various places. And I invited him to come into the live, but I don't think he's here. Brother by the name of Byron Smith. Okay. Byron Smith has been advocating for himself to be hopefully cast in the role of T'Challa. And I mean, he's posting pictures. The guy cuts a good profile. He looks, like he might be standing tall enough and well enough to play the role. And oh, Grand Madam. I ain't mad at you, Grand Madam. She said he's a cutie. Okay. Well, Byron wants to act. I suggested to him that maybe, man, my nail's dirty. Anyway, I suggested to him that he do a fan made film, something that he could put on YouTube, something that he can shop and like give to somebody, an agent or somebody, or if it's on the right social media, somebody will see it and say that guy could be something something, or Theo, my man. Maybe, the wheels are turning. Maybe we can have a fan made Onyx Tiger film. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna chop it up with him tonight then. Cause yeah, I'm gonna chop it up with him tonight. He should be down for it. And maybe we get together, do our own thing, and be like, okay, y'all don't want to act right. We're gonna go do our own thing. So yeah, I am good. I am good on Brother Martin. I know Theo gonna put him on trial here real quick and see how he stands up. And so y'all keep your eyes open for that. But thank you, Mr. Smith. I am going. That's what I'm gonna do. I will approach him about that. And I already got somebody who would do storyboards for me. So ain't nothing to do but write it out. So yeah, I got a lot of projects. I'm juggling. I need to slow down. I got back into improv again, y'all. And the troupe got a show tomorrow night at 7 p.m. I'm gonna be doing improv. I'm going to try to get it filmed, so I can get a little bit of footage and put it on the page so y'all can see that your man ain't just talking a big one, that I deliver in a major way. So yeah, mostly Melanin Arts is back on the stage tomorrow. So hey, okay. Maybe I can be the villain in the Onyx. You know what? You know what? I do not have a problem with that, as long as don't nobody ask me to do no acrobatics, and don't nobody ask me to hang off of nothing for a real long time. Or maybe I might have to get me a stunt man. I play a very good villain. Trust me. I played the devil 3 times and I knocked it out the park. So if I do the devil, a villain of the Onyx Tiger should be light work. Anywho, um, what else is going on with my wow? This is an all-time high for me. Y'all are in here tonight. Thank y'all for being in the building. Did anybody see the video that Arnold Schwarzenegger did? I'll wait. Yes, yes, yes. Now, Arnold Schwarzenegger did a 9-minute video where he addressed Russia in general, the troops specifically. And he talks about how the troops in Russia, he's telling them that they are being lied to by their government. He's telling them that there are more Russian casualties than the Russian media is allowing the people to see. And AZ Go, what's up, man? I didn't see you in there. You creeping in the back. See you. What's up? And Arnold Schwarzenegger was brave enough or crazy enough to allude to the fact that his father, Gustav Schwarzenegger, fought in World War II on the side of the Nazis. But does that does that shock you? That doesn't shock me. When I heard it, it was like, wow. But then I was like, yeah, I guess so. Yep. Yep, they are. They're getting very close to his backyard. Yes, oh indeed, Mrs. Real. So he found time to speak on people being oppressed and killed in another country. Well, Theo, do you really expect Arnold Schwarzenegger to speak up for us? Yeah, well, it was it was an eye opener for me. I did not. I mean, he spoke candidly about it, so the way he was speaking about it, he must have spoke about it before because he seemed so comfortable talking about it. Yes, yes, Mr. Smith. That's what I said. I didn't know either. I was like, wow, really? Huh. Okay, but at least he's speaking out on the side of peace, or at least speaking out on the side of rationality. Because he said his father got shrapnel all over his body fighting for the Nazis. His father got permanent back problems fighting for the Nazis, and he was never the same after. So just go to show you, y'all better be careful. How did who sound? He sounded, oh, you are you wanting me to do Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions? Stop it. Yes, that actual factuals, D. And then I had read something about the Russian soldiers are like punching holes in the gas tanks of their vehicles so they'll run out before they get to the fighting. I don't know what is and what ain't. He's an American citizen. I inspect what I expect. I ain't know rationality was conditional. Oh, ooh, ooh. Okay, okay. I don't know if it's conditional per se, but I mean, I guess one way of looking at it is his privilege is showing if he just feels like he can go out and speak to an entire country that he don't even live in, because the way he opened it up was like he said something about some weightlifter or some guy who a really famous Russian weightlifter who he admired and had a lot of respect for, but it was textbook two nice things and a criticism. So if you know anything about sociology, that that's how you get people to open up and talk so that they can be heard and so that you can listen. It's a exchange. It's supposed to garner healthy social exchange. You remember what movie coming out right before his Terminator movies? What, Hercules in New York? I remember him being in that. He could speak no English hardly, or he didn't speak it very well. And also, he was on an episode of, I might be dating myself when I say this, The Streets of San Francisco. My bad. But yeah, what can I say? I watch what I watch when I watched it. Carl Malden had like a big old nose. I'm like, you sure Carl Malden ain't half black? That's a really big nose on Carl Malden. Right is right, wrong is wrong. If you bout it, be about it. Just tired of conditional humanitarian attitudes. Gotcha, Theo. Understandable. Yeah. Hercules in New York. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Actually, Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice was dubbed in that movie. So yeah, he was actually the Hercules. He came down from Olympus and was talking with that Italian voice that sounds like that. That being spaghetti westerns and all that. See, I am really dating myself by saying I need to stop talking. Y'all might think I'm like 200 years old. Anyway, though, general question, and I know that there are at least 2 ladies in here. So I am going to ask the question, do y'all think, yeah, D, those were horrible. Both of them were terrible. Anyway, back to my question. Do y'all think Kim Kardashian is being abused physically? I mean, not physically, but mentally. Do y'all think Kim Kardashian is that Kanye, yay, whatever they call him these days? Do you think she's being abused by him because he's doing all this crazy stuff and being weird and stalky and having crazy black man tendencies? La 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 la. Because I read an article where they were saying a lot of what Kanye's doing ain't no different than what a lot of men do when they get rejected by somebody and just start acting weird. Don't know, huh? Okay. What about you, Grand Madam? What do you think? Is it abusive to be hiding in the bushes across the street? It's not abusive, but it's hella weird. But I don't know. I'm not a woman. I don't know what a woman's perspective of what Kanye called himself doing, if it's acceptable or if y'all like, because I don't know. Kanye's doing a lot of questionable stuff. He needs to go ahead and go back to therapy because he's really looking more cray than usual. If anybody was to ask me, I'm like, yay, on some real off the wall weird stuff. Grand Madam said, abused, that's the usual battle, isn't it? Moving across the street is stalking. Yeah, but he's also insinuating himself or trying to insinuate himself into her new relationship. Yes, Mrs. Real, he has lost every single last one of his onions. I knew he lost his onions when he said something crazy to D.L. Hughley. Bruh, D.L. Hughley is arguably the undisputed comedy king of roasting the hell out of people. I got roasted by D.L. Hughley at a concert like back in the day. Man, Why? Why would you even say anything to DL Hughley? Why would you, man, man, man? Yo, what's up, H Town? We just up in here. We up in here talking about we up in here talking about Kanye. What the fuck was that, Kanye? I'm trying to get you out here with these white folks, and you doing this to me, Kanye. You know what, Kanye? You's a okay, I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, me too, D. After what the I think the album after God the was it late registration, the one after that one. That was the last one that seemed rational and cool and well put together to be the third one. There's a third or the fourth one. After that one, yeah, yes, like Mrs. Real said, he started losing his onions. And I'm not trying to make light of it. I know his mom passing had a little something to do with it, but he is out here. I'm hanging out with Trump. I'm stalking my wife. I'm asking DL Hughley to just clown me on social media and everywhere else he can because I'm foolish enough to say something to a king of comedy and not expect him to clap back. Yeah, man, he need to take his pills. If he got if he got some pills, he need to take them. Yes, I agree. I agree, H Town. He needs some help, really, 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 really. And how come ain't have any other celebrities reached out to Kanye and pulled him to the side and been like, why don't you need to chill the fuck out, bro? What are you doing? You know? Yeah, he flipped out like a Shaw Brothers flick. Yes, he did. There's another old guy reference. Doggone it. Anywho, yeah, yeah, Kanye was the man back in the day. I mean, and the crazy part is Kanye is a billionaire. So Kanye is proof positive that money don't make stuff better. Money don't solve problems. If him and all the celebrities that done committed suicide ain't proof enough for you that money don't solve problems, I don't know what to tell you. It take a while for you to wrap your brain around it, but yeah, I bet Jay has, but Kanye probably doesn't take. Yeah, yeah, probably not. He's the best beat maker out of Chicago next to Jay Dilla. Yeah, Jay Dilla was the man, 100 grand. Jay was nice with it. He was nice with it. No cap. Um Speaking, make sure that so back offhandedly, back offhand, back offhand. No, that's not that's not y'all have my shirt. Who the master? Y'all, y'all want to see my show enough impression? I got a good one. I got a good show enough impression. All right. When I say, who's the master? You say, show enough. Now, who's the master? I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all. Ninth Wonder. Oh my goodness, man! If y'all don't quit playing, man, Ninth Wonder got some bangers. See, H Town, H Town, feeling it, and Mrs. Real sees it all the time. So, uh, I'm not going to be grammar police, Grand Madam, but yes, Julius, Julius J. Carey, not Curry. And he passed away, I think, like 2014, 2015, something like that. Have I ever tried voice work? Um, I actually went so far as to get an account on voices.com, and I got lazy. But I probably should pick that back up because you are not the only person who has said that to me. And like I said, doing improv, I get a lot of practice doing different voices. So yeah, maybe why not? Why not? Yeah, I might do that. Might do that. Might do that. Might do that. Wow. So I and I know a lot of y'all ain't sports fans in here, but I just want to hit it and quit it real quick. Denver Broncos, Russell Wilson. That is going to be, I think that's going to be a factor in the AFC West. I don't think they're gonna make them any better at fading my boys, but Russell Wilson in the AFC West is a power shift, to say the least. The AFC West is stacked as far as quarterbacks are concerned. Anyway, you got Patrick Mahomes, you got Justin Herbert, you got Derek Carr, and now Russell Wilson. You got some gunslingers in the AFC West, bro. You got some gunslingers. That's all I'm saying about that. But I ain't scared of Russell Wilson. I will put my money on my man Pat any day of the week. There, I said my piece. I'm done. We ain't gonna talk about sports no more unless y'all want to. Said, I'm always going to be a sports fan, even though most of my shot down teams usually suck. Yeah. Yeah, Bears ain't been good since what? Devin Hester played for him? Let me stop. Let me stop. Because the Chiefs had some really dark seasons. When what's his name? God, what was his name? I can't even remember his name. Romeo Crennel. Hokey smokes. Yeah, 2003, 2004. That sounded about right. Yeah, because I had a homie of mine. He was from the Chi, and he would rock his Bears jersey, his Richard Dent jersey with pride, even though they was getting stomped out. But you know, but I respect that though. Your team getting stomped out and you still showing love. That's real. That's real. That's real business. Bulls looking decent. They haven't been this good since the Derrick Rose days. Ain't Derrick Rose one was always tearing something, snapping something, breaking something. And for a little while there, I like, boy, y'all got beat for the money y'all paid for him and what y'all got out of him. See, I said I was not gonna get into a sports conversation. Can't help it, man. People started. People set it off, man. And I just get caught up. I am so sorry to ladies that don't want to talk sports. I'm sorry. Let's talk about something else. Okay. Talking about my man Byron Smith. What do we think about Elon Noel throwing his hat into the fray? As far as being cast as T'Challa, what do we think about that man? Oh, these Diesel still talking about sports. I'm sorry, D. I oh you Theo said you say he with it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Ilan Noel is the first celebrity to actually acknowledge that there is a disparity. Yeah, I like it. I like it too, Mr. Smith. Um, that he is actually, saying something. Cause I'm like, all these black celebrities in Hollywood, and ain't nobody saying nothing. Cause I know they know, we done established Roland Martin was lying. So I mean, but they ain't saying nothing. And I'm gonna go ahead and let my conspiracy theory loose. Um, I think it's an unspoken thing because we as black people always assume that if there is a black person in the spotlight, we don't try to do nothing to detract from their shine. You see what I'm saying? Even if that person that's in the spotlight is wrong as two left feet, we still like, oh, well, you ain't supposed to talk bad about a brother. Even if that brother's doing messed up stuff, I'm not supposed to say nothing about him if he's doing something messed up. Yes, I am using my platform to speak out about foolishness that's going on YouTube. We say, ain't that odd? After a whole year, man, Jamie Foxx, LL Cool J, Wesley Snipes. They wanted to roll, but didn't say nothing. You must didn't want it that bad. If you didn't speak up, right? If you wanted to roll, you should have went to Marvel and talked to him right away. Doesn't look physically imposing enough. If we talking about Ilan Noel, don't look physically imposing enough. Now, if we talk about somebody not looking physically imposing enough, John, in my opinion, anyway, John David Washington is he does not have the physical presence to me to be a T'Challa. He just don't. I don't see him getting a role. I mean, it would be nice because his daddy's Denzel and all of that, but Marvel star. Well, I but was Wes wanting a part or was Wes wanting to be Blade? Yes, D. Steezel. I too am vexed with hearing that name when the recast T'Challa situation is mentioned because, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think the man is that caliber of an actor to carry a feature film like that. I mean, Black Klansman, that was humor, and then Tenet. Well, Tenet's numbers speak for themselves. So there you go. I mean, I'm not saying he's a terrible actor. He just ain't the actor to be T'Challa. Yeah, yeah, he's down. I can't imagine him stand. He gonna make Man Ape look like he's 8'2". Man Ape gonna look like the juggernaut standing next to him. New Line wanted those lame Blade spinoff films. Lame Blade spinoff films. Refresh my memory, sir. What lame Blade spinoff film is you talking about? Are you talking about Blade Trinity or a spinoff? Spinoff. Spinoff. There was a Blade spinoff and didn't nobody tell me? Oh yeah, yeah. You talking about Blade Trinity. Yeah. Yeah. I think he yeah. Yeah. Night Stalkers. Night Stalkers. I think I had mentioned that in a video. I haven't put that video up yet. Okay. I did a video about Blade and Morbius because they both got movies coming out here, in the not too distant future. And I kind of showcased the is an old comic book called Adventure into Fear, where they met up, and like Marvel is so want to do, you'll get two characters to meet up, and instead of saying who are you and what are you about and what's going on with you, they just fight. And that's basically what happened. Said New Line didn't intend to do a spinoff, but canceled those plans. Yeah, I wish somebody would have canceled Wakanda forever. These things are similar to Fox with those Gambit and Deadpool spinoff films after Wolverine Origins. Yeah, I had heard there was going to be a Gambit movie, and Channing Tatum was going to play Gambit. Underworld was supposed to cross over with Blade. That would have been cool because me and Mrs. Real actually did a cosplay where I dressed up as Blade and she dressed up like Celine from Underworld. It's really. There's pictures floating around somewhere on the internet. Y'all probably seen them. But yeah, it was I think it was SenshiCon. Yeah, SenshiCon is at here. They have SenshiCon here. SenshiCon, for those of you who are not as nerdy as you should be, SenshiCon is an anime convention, and they'll get like keynote speakers and guests and stuff, like from the animation world. Like one year they had Bo Billingsley, who does the voice of Jet Black from Cowboy Bebop. He was there one year. And then another year they had the kid who does the voice of Steven Universe. So I don't watch Steven Universe, so I wouldn't get ready to stand in no long line to listen to some little kid who I don't even watch a show. But yeah. I've been working on a few cosplays myself. I got a Doctor Doom cosplay that I've got a couple of parts for, but I need to get the rest of it. And I've got some stuff I could do a Moon Knight cosplay with. So anyway, before him, it was going to be Taylor Kitsch. Yeah, you are right, D. Diesel. It was going to be Taylor Kitsch. Taylor Kitsch he can't catch a break. Every movie I've seen him in has flopped. So yeah, and it made me so angry. I know it wasn't him. He was not the reason that John Carter failed, because, and again, they did not follow source material in John Carter. Okay, John Carter doesn't become Warlord of Mars until the end of the series. John Carter is just John Carter the rest of the time. And see, y'all finna make me go super nerd. See, and show y'all. Yeah, everything about it was out of sequence, and it would have worked much better if they did have just stuck to the books. What is it about writers in Hollywood that they don't want to stick to the books? They don't want to stick to comics, don't want to stick to novels, don't want to stick to nothing. They making me mad. Say, yo, I liked him as John Carter. D. Diesel, I like John Carter, period. Okay. I collected those. I collected the comic book when John Carter was over at DC. I collected the comic book when John Carter came over to Marvel. They got a couple of John Carter related titles. They got a Deja Thoris title through Dynamite Press, and John Carter appears in that. And I've read all the novels. So yeah, I read Princess of Mars. I've read Warlord of Mars. I've read Gods of Mars. I'm John Carter. Yeah, I'm your John Carter dude. Okay. When they put the Therns in there, and I'm like, the Therns don't pop up at this point in the John Carter saga, and he meets his son and all of that kind of stuff. That was, I was just, they missed that opportunity. So yeah. Yeah, I love the comics too, as you can tell. Said, but the movie was not up to the standards of the comics or the novels. No, Mr. Smith, it was not up to the standard of the comics or the movies. And when I say John Carter and Battleship did terrible, I'm talking about what it cost to make them movies versus what those movies earned. And I can get you the numbers real quick if you are curious. Okie dokie, here we go. I guess we will do Battleship first. Battleship 2012, Alexander Skarsgård and your boy Taylor Kitsch. And Liam Neeson was in that movie too. And he wasn't playing somebody who was ready to hunt you down and kill you. Okay. Battleship had a budget of $209 million and a worldwide gross of $303 million and a domestic gross of $65 million. Fail. Okay. And I know it's subjective, and because I got guilty pleasures just like everybody else, but I'm just talking about numbers. And I wanted John Carter to succeed more than anybody because I love John Carter. I love Solomon Kane. I love Conan. I love all of those all that pulp stuff and them old, man. I love that stuff, man. To rock with it. Taylor Kitsch and John Carter, and I know John Carter had a bigger budget. John Carter box office 200 budget. I'm sorry, budget 250 million. Worldwide gross 284 million. U.S. gross 73 million. Fail. So that's all I'm saying. I'm saying that it was, they were not commercially successful movies. There you go. There you go. But I'll let you in on a little secret. One of my all-time favorite movies, the 1980 Flash Gordon, which if you ask Mrs. Real here, I can recite the dialogue from that movie from beginning to end. Know every single line in that movie. Movie is not considered commercially well. It didn't do well commercially, but it became a cult classic. So it got love coming in the back way. These Diesel said, I still have Battleship on Blu-ray. Okay. These Diesel said he was in 20 bridges. 21 bridges, Mr. Steezel. 21. Yeah. Warlord of Mars was one of the original inspirations for George Lucas' Star Wars. Yes, as well as Dune. Yeah. Here. I'll give y'all the opening part up until the music plays. Clytus, I'm bored. What plaything can you offer me today? An obscure body in the SK system, Your Majesty. The inhabitants refer to it as the planet Earth. How peaceful it looks. Cue his little freaky ring, and it triggers an earthquake. Most effective, Your Majesty. Shall you destroy this Earth? Later. I like to play with things a while before annihilation. And then the flash starts. Yes, I am a show off because I don't know. There's only one other human being on the face of the earth that knows all the dialogue from Flash Gordon. You know what that is? Artist Alex Ross. Alex Ross is also a huge fan of the 1980 Flash Gordon movie. As a matter of fact, Alex Ross did the art to the DVD cover of Flash Gordon. These will say he came up on Flash Gordon, Forbidden Planet, Jason and the Argonauts, War of the Worlds, Star Wars, Star Trek, etc. Yeah. I, D. Steezel, am a huge fan of the old Ray Harryhausen Sinbad movies. Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, Golden Voyage of Sinbad, and Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger are all in my library, and I watch them periodically. Matter of fact, I think I watched Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger the other day. Grand Madam, you laughed through what, Flash Gordon? You laughed through that whole movie? I don't think it was meant to be funny, but the tempo, the pacing of Flash Gordon is almost similar to the Adam West Batman TV show. That's the vibe that I got, from Flash Gordon, because it was campy. It was definitely campy. It did not take itself seriously. My younger brother was named Jason after Jason and the Argonauts. Oh yeah, I remember that. 1964, I believe it was. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, there was some funny stuff going on in that movie. My man Brian Blessed as Voltan, the King of the Hawkman. Oh my, that was my dude. Oh my goodness, he had me rolling because his mouth seemed like it can open like that wide. Gordon's alive. Give me the remote control. It's like I'm like, dude, you do not have to overplay it like that. Just say, give me the remote control. You can say that without opening your mouth like a hippopotamus or something. Oh, Theo. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tweaky was my dude. Man, you yep, Tweaky. Beady, 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 beady. Tweaky was voiced by Mel Blanc, the voice of Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd. You can hear it when Tweaky talks. It's like he sound like somebody from a Bugs Bunny cartoon. So yeah, oh yeah, Buck Rogers was the joint, man. I liked in season 2 when they added that dude Hawk with that feather wig and his ship, and his ship looked like a hawk. I like when he came in and they added him. But I remember reading an article about him, and he said that the people on the set, they would laugh at him when he put that when he put that feather wig on. Yeah, Hawk. That's it, Grand Madam. Hawk. Yeah, Hawk was cool. Hawk was cool in the 2-part episodes that introduced him, but then he softened up. I liked Ruthless, I'ma kill you, Hawk. But then he got, soft on working with Buck Rogers and them now. So I can't be using my ship to like tear people's ships apart. That was dope though. I like that. Hey, Theo, it's funny that you would mention that. I was just watching some videos the other day that had like that where they showed, Deborah Winger as Wonder Girl. And I'm like, her real name was Drusilla. Yeah, I remember Wonder Woman. And looking at like old videos of Wonder Woman, like the Linda Carr, she was not as hot as we made her out to be. I'm serious. And I ain't saying that because my ladies on here. I'm saying it because I looked at her on the video and I'm like, she's all right. I mean, she ain't like, ooh, she's all right. Back in the day, I guess, that it was the 70s. So, okay, what you gonna do? I'm just saying, D. I'm just saying. It is what it is, man. It really is what it is. Oh, what was it say? Bruh, Daisy Duke had a butt like a trapper keeper. Just and she was wearing them shorts like I look great. And yeah, well, the non people of color think you're hot. Yeah, I remember Daisy Duke. Uh, yeah, just a good old boy. Just a good old boy with a Confederate flag across the top of his Dodge Charger. That was always the one thing that threw me off about the Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, he said flat as a fried egg. Yes, flat as day old beer. Yes, definitely. So yeah, they obviously were not catering to our demographic when they put yeah. Bo Derek lost me when she came out with the braids. And her husband, all he did was just find like blonde chicks and marry them. Because the woman he was married to before her was Linda Evans, who played Crystal Carrington on Dynasty. For those of you that remember that show, name drop. Ba-dum-bum. Yes, Bo Derek with the braids. There was a remake of 10. That movie didn't need to be remade. That movie did not need to be remade. That movie wasn't good enough when back in the 70s. The only reason people liked it is because white guys liked Bo Derek. Yeah, I'll have to agree. She was a 10 on a scale of 1,000. Yeah, it's like we ain't looking for the same things y'all looking for when we looking for a woman. And y'all parading all of this flatness around us has just got us turned off, and we're not going to watch your movies anymore. Oh, the remake of Dukes of Hazzard. Jessica Simpson. Don't nobody care about Jessica Simpson. And that was a total miscast. She looked nothing like the original Daisy Duke. And why we name shorts after her? Yeah, you'll get no argument from me, gentlemen. Yes, again, another case of flat beer. That's going to be my term now. Flat beer. That's what it is. Wait, we body shaming. This is a safe place. No, I'm not body shaming. I am expressing my preference. If the people with flat booties is ashamed of my preference, that's on them. Plus, how can you shame somebody if they aware of it and have accepted it themselves? We ain't fat shaming Lizzo. Lizzo has accepted her body type. Look at that girl, them Days Dukes on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, baby, drive me crazy. Look at that girl, them Days Dukes on. Yeah, I remember that song. I remember that song. Oh, just so y'all know, water. It's water. It's flavored water. I am not drinking beer. I ain't not having a beer. Though some days I get stressed out and want to. So you used to bump that in the ride, huh? all of it kind of sounded alike a little bit, but I guess that was like the Miami sound. So the prequel was it as long as it had bass, it was all good. As long as it had crazy, 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 stupid, crazy bass, it was all good. Because Daisy Dukes and Tootsie Roll is kind of the same melody. Kinda, not quite, but kinda. And what was up with the ladies in Sir Mix-a-Lot? Baby Got Back. Well, you know what, Theo? They got to work with what they had. I think because when you do stuff like that, you like, okay, you got to put out a call. Are we looking for girls for this video for baby? Excuse me, looking for girls for this video. Baby Got Back. You think you got back? Come on, Deuce. Was that Let Me Ride That Donkey? Let me ride that donkey, donkey. Let me ride that donkey. Was it that? Was that one? Please, please. Okay, I think I might have the ability to find that too. Okie dokie. Up do 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 do. Deuce got a new song. Deuce was the one that did Daisy Duke. And it wasn't a group, it's just one guy. Well, it was a duo. I'm sorry. Take that back. It was a duo. But I guess two people is a group in rap. Okay. Twerk no back in that video unless that's a West Coast thing. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. You might need to watch some Too Short videos, Theo. No, flat booties are most definitely not a West Coast thing. Far from it. I think it's just at the time, the world was not ready to be exposed to bubble butts. The world was not ready to be exposed to Clydesdales. The world was not ready to be exposed to stallions. And as long as white executives in places of power were in control, a lot of duos back then. Yeah. Deuce. They spelled it wrong, but Deuce. Yeah, makes sense. Let me ride that donkey. Let me ride that donkey. Please. Those were some fun times. You ever listen to a song and think about where you was and what you was doing when that song was out? I bet some of the OGs in here could tell you some stories. I know I can, and I ain't even the oldest person in here. So I know there's some folks in here that got some even better stories than what I can tell. See, most of us, and I know I'm gonna get a ashe and an amen and a selah to this one. Most of the people on this live did all they foolish stuff before the days of the internet. Oh, if you don't stop it, Theo. If you don't stop it, Theo. If you don't stop it. If your heartstrings can be broken, you just have to keep on going. That's the way it goes on Love's Train. You don't need no ticket to ride. Hey. Yes, I know exactly where I was when I heard that song. 82, 83, 82, 83, something like that. I want to say. Yeah. 82. That same album had fun. That man back they had horn sections back then, man. They had whole horn sections. Confunction, Cool in the Game, Brass Construction, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Man, they was playing, and I still say, bar none, I will put Earth, Wind, and Fire up against any horn section on Earth. And that was not a pun. Cameo, but ain't none of them fading Earth, Wind, and Fire's horns. Earth, Wind, and Fire's horns sound like one horn. Listen to some stuff like In the Stone or Love's Holiday. I know they ain't in there a whole lot in Love's Holiday, but yeah, it don't even sound like a bunch of different horns. It just sound like one horn playing. Oh, y'all just going crazy now. Yeah. Y'all just going crazy now. Dad's band went to your high school? Well, Mr. Smith, low key went to my high school. I got a thing for you, baby. Yep. And I'm friends with all of them still to this very day. Matter of fact, they own a new tour now. Grand Central Station. Yes, Grand Central Station. Here's the separation. Grand Central Station, Larry Graham, Sly and the Family Stone. I know my music. Ohio Players. Yep. Yeah, I was a dirty little boy looking at Ohio Players album covers. Bye. Y'all got me in here. You know what? I'm getting ready to go turn on Sirius XM and turn on the Groove and listen to all the old school. I was listening to it last night. They was bumping some not just knee deep shoes on CD when you did freak with me. It was a freak. Boom, 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 never missing a beat. Yeah, that was my joint. That was a skating song. I mean, people used to go skating back in the day. This guy right here. I'm finna look at it, Theo. I'm finna look at it, bruh. I want to spank you. I want to thank you. You're the reason why I sang this song. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Got me on here playing copyrighted music. Yeah. Prof T, aka, well, I ain't gonna put his name out there. We were in the high school band together, trumpet section, and he was number one seat. And I did not dare challenge him for number one seat because that man, he's a beast on the trumpet. Ain't no sense of me lying. He's very, very, very talented trumpeter. Yep, low key, my high school classmates. Darren, see, I'm telling people's names. Shh. All of them from Kansas City except for one. Trey. He from St. Louis. But other than that, I'm born and raised in the KC. Uh-oh. It's an hour, y'all. It's an hour. I'm so glad we had this time together. This was very rousing. I like the energy in here tonight. Y'all was good tonight. Y'all was real good tonight. Y'all made me laugh out loud like y'all always do. I made y'all laugh out loud like I always do. And we even talked about some stuff and some things we had on our mind. All in all, this was a very cathartic live. That is the definition of cathartic. You're supposed to feel better afterwards. And we feel better. You ain't gonna go to a funeral to feel better about a funeral. But that's honor. Okay, y'all. Um, I am at I am I I am at the point where we getting ready to get up out of here. Let me see here. Mr. Ray Smith, Grand Madam Tarot, D Diesel, Theo B. And there was a couple other folks. My man, H Town. Who else? I can go and thank Miss Real personally. So, um, but yo, man, thank y'all for coming out. I'm not gonna say God bless you and good night. Dang it, I just did. All right, I'm I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, man, because I gotta go listen to the groove. Y'all done got me started on old school songs. But yo, I appreciate y'all coming out. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We can do it again next week. If not, I give y'all enough advance notice so that y'all can make other plans. But otherwise, if you don't hear from me, expect to be here next week, kicking it, doing what we doing right now. I'll be coming at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, yep, y'all be good. Be good to each other.